Hello everyone. Do you believe that, sometimes, what you think is love, may actually make the woman next to you feel embarrassed, or even painful, especially when you express your love with your mouth? I am Drive Chen, a sex medicine expert. I have been engaged in sex medicine research for 12 years. My heart has always been the same as everyone else's, beating for all couples who desire intimacy and happiness. The first step is to start from the outside of the labia majora. This area is relatively less sensitive, but it plays a vital role in eliminating women's psychological tension. Please remember that it is not your tongue that is used at this time, but your lips, slowly and gently, like a soft kiss, as if you were whispering "I love you" in her ear. Please carefully feel the change in her breathing rhythm at this moment. That is when her body begins to relax and accept your signal. The second step is to explore the soft area where the labia and clitoris meet. This area gathers a large number of nerve endings that are extremely sensitive to stimulation. If you touch it with the sharp tip of your tongue at this time, it will easily make her feel pain. So, here, please be sure to use the side of your tongue. Yes, not the tip of your tongue, but the broad and soft surface of your tongue. Slowly and gently sweep down. The key is not the speed of your tongue movement, but the rhythm it brings. Remember that moving too fast is an absolute taboo here. If you find that the woman's pelvis begins to rise slightly at this moment, congratulations, you did it right. Step 3. Focus on the small area on both sides of the clitoris. Please note that I said the sides, not the center. It is this inconspicuous small area that is full of nerve branches leading to the deep layers of the clitoris. When they are properly stimulated, the woman will unconsciously arch her back. This is an instinctive reaction of pleasure. Many male friends only know to focus on stimulating the center of the clitoris. As a result, they often hear the other party shouting that it hurts. In fact, according to my clinical experience, more than 70% of women react much more strongly and comfortably to the rhythmic tongue stimulation on both sides than to the center area. The fourth step is to integrate the rhythm of breathing and inhalation. This is not just a simple rapid sucking with your mouth. What is more important is to integrate your breathing into it. Inhale the air slowly, with the rhythm, and let your warm breath gently brush over the private parts. In addition to being sensitive to touch, the female body is also very responsive to changes in temperature. When your tongue moves in sync with your warm breath, the woman's pelvic muscles will reflexively contract and tighten. This is the signal that the first wave of pleasure is about to surge in her body. Step 5. The key art of pausing. Please remember this point. Blindly continuing to stimulate is a common misunderstanding of many men. When you gently pause for a moment at the right time, the woman's nervous system will instinctively judge that the stimulation has disappeared, and she will begin to prepare for the next wave of bigger and stronger pleasure. And after this critical pause, when you slowly resume caressing again, she will finally experience the ultimate climax that gushes out like a waterfall. So, the core is not those complicated techniques, but these 3 crucial pillars: the gradual order, the perfect rhythm, and the finishing touch of pause. Only men who truly understand and master these can interpret the female body into a wonderful symphony of pleasure. After listening to these methods, some people may ask, "These sound great, but can I really use them in my life?" In order to answer everyone's doubts, he always licks quickly out of habit, and even puts his tongue too deep for the so-called strong stimulation. But the result is only silence. I only gave him a suggestion, Mr. Chen. Next time, try to slow down the movement of your tongue, or even just use your breath to caress. He went back and tried it. This time, he did not touch the clitoris directly with his tongue, but gently wrapped the clitoris around it with his tongue. He pressed his lips gently and blew gently with warm breath. At that moment, a miracle happened. His wife's legs unconsciously opened slowly and her thighs began to tremble slightly. Mr. Chen suddenly realized that the real secret was not in blind stimulation, but in patient waiting and gentle breathing. This was the key to awakening the female body's reaction. There was also a 77-year-old Mr. Seng. He used to always say, "At this age, what's the point of talking about sex? However, when his wife entered menopause, her skin became extremely sensitive, too. Mr. Wang felt very uncomfortable when the wife even showed obvious resistance during sexual contact. For the first time, he really began to shift the focus from sexual intercourse to caressing itself. He did not directly stimulate the sensitive parts with his mouth, but used his lips to gently and slowly press the inner thighs and pubic area of his wife's clitoris. He just gently kept the tip of his tongue on the clitoris for just 5 seconds. It was during these 5 seconds that his wife couldn't help but shed tears. She choked and said that this feeling really hasn't come for a long time. The common changes of these 3 couples all point to the same thing. The core is not simply to stimulate harder with your mouth, but to wait and feel more slowly, more attentively and more patiently. They have learned that feeling is far more important than simple stimulation. The flow of the body is far more important than fixed skills and keys, and understanding the subtle reactions of women is far more important than the dominance of men. You who are watching this video at this moment, I believe you must be a truly caring and loving man. This has nothing to do with your age, but is closely related to the depth of your feelings about love. If you agree with what I said, please leave a sentence in the comment area, such as "I am willing to try," or "I have learned." Let me know if today's content is helpful to you. Okay, let me summarize what I learned today. The true openness of a woman's body does not depend on the intensity of your stimulation, but on how you wait. Many male friends habitually only know how to lick and suck, expecting the other party to respond immediately. However, the real extreme pleasure is often born from a slow rhythm and deep feelings from the heart. First of all, you must change your speed. Please remember that you must not speed up. When your mouth approaches her, let your lips precede your tongue, and your breath precede your lips. That warm and gentle airflow without heat can first awaken the sensitive nervous system of women. Secondly, you must master the correct order. Don't go straight to the clitoris right away. Please remember this path of exploration: the inner thigh, the outer edge of the labia majora, the soft tissue around the clitoris, and finally the sides of the clitoris. The most important thing is to know the art of pausing. Don't continue to stimulate just because you feel good. The moment you pause at the right time, the female body will begin to prepare for a stronger pleasure. My practical suggestions are very simple. There are only 4 points. Please remember them. 1. Caress of the lips. Use your lips to press gently for a long time. 2. Rhythm of the tongue. Use the tongue to create a rhythmic rhythm, like caressing. 3. Fusion of breath. Breathing should be soft, even and warm. 4. Touch the clitoris. Save the center of the clitoris for last, and only touch it lightly once or twice each time. As long as you practice these 4 points, you can become the man in her memory who truly understands and loves her, even if you are over 60. Dear audience friends, there is no so-called end to married life. As we grow older, our bodies may not be as good as before. This is a natural law. However, I have confidence in you that your feelings for the one you love, your desire for intimacy and tenderness, will never be shallower than any young person, but may be stronger. Many men would ask why they need to learn these things at this age. But I want to tell you that you can start over the moment you have this thought. Just like today, you may have only learned a new feeling and method, but this may become the biggest and sweetest turning point in your life. The female body is honest. As long as she can truly experience the bliss of opening up her body and mind at the same time, your relationship will be reawakened, and each other's desire for intimacy will be reawakened. Whether it is the love between husband and wife, the gentle caress, or even the simple touch of the fingertips, you can feel this love and connection. You, who are watching this video now, I believe you must be a truly loving man. Tonight, please hold this love and patience, and apply every bit you have learned today, very slowly and gently, to the person you love. You will find that the expression on her face, the trembling of her body, and the temperature you feel at your fingertips, will clearly tell you, I want to tell you that this person really understands me, and really loves me. If today's video is inspiring and helpful to you, please don't hesitate to give me a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. At the same time, turn on the bell so that you won't miss out on more exciting, practical and life-oriented intimate content about both sexes. In the future, our channel will continue to accompany all couples over the age of 60 to explore deeper levels of intimacy. Drive, Lynn is here to support you forever so that you can have a healthy, happy and loving married life. Thank you for watching. See you next time.